Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Anything Blows. My name's Andrew Yeek, and today I'm proud to be joined by P.A. Gordon. Paul, I last saw you for me today, and I saw you on your fight. Did fist bump you, but didn't get catch you for an interview. Yeah. We're here now. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm all feeling good. Here to just watch my boys box. You know what I mean? Aaron and Indy just won, so it's all good.
What do you make of his performance? Knocked him down in the second round, if not third, I believe.
Yeah, it was comfortable. He did what he had to do. He got the job done. I think he's saving himself. He just wanted to get the rounds in in a few weeks when he's fighting Sean Noakes. So, yeah, good performance from him.
And how do you see him doing against Sean Noakes for the English title?
We're getting the win, definitely getting the win, and just boxing his head off, hopefully.
I'd love to hear that in the strap season for the Peacock boys.
Yeah, that's it.
And before we go on to you, Aaron Prosper versus Marley Mason in a Southern Area title eliminator. So talking about strap season there, God willing, he is to win. He goes on to fight for the Southern Area lightweight title. How do you see Aaron Prosper doing it against Marley Mason, who's contested for the Southern Area lightweight title against Louis Doherty, your stablemate, and he's also fought Jeff Afori?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good fight. I think there's going to be some fireworks in the fight. I think Marley's not going to stop, but Aaron, when he boxes to form, he's very good and he can break people down. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good one.
I'm going to talk about you because I spoke to Inder about this as well, and I spoke to several other fighters. Going from the Peacock, going from York Hall, and now the Indigo. God willing, one day, when do you want to be fighting at the Indigo and at the main OT?
You know what? Whenever it comes, I'm not in any rush. I'm just trying to bide my time, see what happens. Hopefully box this English title coming up. We'll see what happens with George. I see that he called me out. But basically just wait and see what happens and go from there. I'm not in any rush.
Thanks for reminding me about that because I was literally going to forget that. But I've been thinking of it all last week. So now we go on to you. You moved on to another promotion. You moved on to another show. And like I said, everyone calls them mini matchroom shows. But how did it feel fighting on a Johnny Clark show on a top tier show?
Yeah, no, it was really good. Like doing the promo video, doing everything. They built it up really well. Like I felt like I was looked after. They looked after me. So yeah, no, I enjoyed it.
And talk about that. Your first defense of your Southern Area title. Did you feel like there was a lot of pressure on you, or do you feel like you've won it now? And as Michael Weber Kane said, when he won his title, he was a hunter. Now he's a hunted. Did you feel like, do you still have that same mindset that someone's coming to take your title, you're coming to take someone else because you want to move on to the English? But
I think Martin said it best. I think until I bring the title back home, it's not my title when it comes to fight day. Do you know what I mean? I've got to go and earn it again. I've got to go win the title. So yeah, no, it's just doing what I've got to do. But yeah, no, I don't look at it as my title when it comes to fight night. I look at it, I've got to go win it again. Do you know what I mean?
Love to hear it. I love that mindset. So talk about against Kevin Reavell, 97-93 on a card. How'd you break the contest down?
Yeah, I felt like it was a close competition. Do you know what I mean? I felt like I was just outpointing him. I was catching him with I was more active than he was, but he was trying to throw the big ones. Didn't hurt me, but I looked a bit defensive a couple of times, like on the back foot, so which I got to work on. But do you know what I mean? A comfortable win. He didn't bring me into deep waters or anything. So no, it was a comfortable win, and we move on.
And compared to your other opponents, where would you rank him? Would you say he was the hardest, or would it have been the hardest when you?
No, he's not my hardest. Probably second or third. My hardest was definitely Constantine. He definitely gave me a real hard fight.
And now talking about that, man that fought, now he's moved down to middleweight, George Liddard. He won against S.A. Smith, knocked him down in the first 10-15 seconds. By the way, just before I go on to that, did you watch that contest?
No, I caught some bits. I was obviously going up. I had to see the doctor and stuff afterwards. So no, but I see the knockdown and I see a couple of other bits of it. But
and what do you make of George Liddard?
Yeah, he's a good lad. We fought in the amateurs. He beat me in the amateurs. But
how many times?
Just the once. But he's a good lad. He comes to win. He's aggressive. But everyone has their flaws. He has his flaws, and do you know what I mean? They can be exploited.
And we talk about Inder going on a big show, going on a Queensbury show. Could we see you going on a matchroom show, or could we see it back on a top tier show when you fight for? Do you want to defend the Southern Area against him, or do you want to move on to the English?
You know, I want to move on to the English, but it depends on what the money's saying. Do you know what I mean? If they offer me the right money, I'm happy to fight him. But if not, I'm moving to the English. When I get there, you can fight me for the English. That'll be a bigger show then.
Does Brad Paul still have the English?
He does, and if he wins, then it'll go for. I've won my final eliminator, but I think Lindus versus Dan Catlin, I think that's a fight. So I'm not really too sure. There's a lot of moving pieces at the minute, so I just got to take my time, wait, and see what's offered and see what happens.
And just before I let you go, what's your final message to your supporters, your fans, everyone that came out to tune on June 29th? Obviously, you're the only title fight on the night, and then, God willing, where we go next, whether it is a contest against George Liddard or it is a step up to English. Because just before I let you go as well, middleweight division, Tyler Denny, Hamza Shiraz, Chris Eubank Jr., Liam Smith, Linus Adofia, Denzel Bentley, they're obviously a stablemate, but there's so many stacked names there. So after you push on there, there's no going back from here.
No, that's it. And it's onwards and upwards, you know what I mean? I'm happy to take the fights. Have to be right for me and make sense, but I'm happy to take any fight. I'm not going to back away from anyone, but it's got to make sense for me as well at the same time.
Love to hear it, and the money's gonna make sense as well.
That's it. That's it.
Love to hear it. Just to let you go, message to the fans. Obviously, everyone that came out to watch you defend the Southern area, God willing, if it does go against George again for the Southern area. So if it does go against George again, how do you see that playing out?
I get the win. Do you know what I mean? I box his head off and I get the win.
Love to hear that. And just before I let you go, English title, how does that go? If it is Brad Pauls or anyone else?
You know, we'll see how it goes. Do you know what I mean? It depends on who it will be, but look, I'm confident in my skills and I'm training hard, I'm working hard, so we just give it the best we got. Do you know what I mean?
What are you looking forward to tonight, apart from Inder and Aaron on this Indigo card?
I was looking forward to Aaron Prospect, Marley Mason, and Joe Bartel and Jordan Reynolds. They're the two I'll come down for.
Love to hear it. And final message to the fans that came up to sport.
Cheers for the love and support.
Ladies and gentlemen, P.A. Gordon, so proud of you. Congratulations, my man.
Cheers, man.